I'm Grant Cumley and I'm a mindset coach, and I'm looking forward to our time together today. But before we get started, please remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Really appreciate that. Alright, well today we're going to talk a little bit about performing, about achieving, about getting more out of life. I've looked at performers, high achievers, and I've sort of tried to always pick up what kind of traits these people must have and what kind of belief systems they have created. And I've come across a few things, a couple of deductions that I've made, and I want to share them today with you. And the first thing I want to start off with by saying this is that we don't get out of life what we want. We get what we believe we deserve. So please write that down. We don't get what we want in life, we get what we believe we deserve. And I think it's important for us to learn to create deserving power. Now, deserving power is what you secretly believe that you deserve. Now, when I talk about deserving power and that we need to create deserving power, I'm not talking about something that's going to lead to some entitlement where you expect just to sit back and get stuff for free. I'm talking about deserving power that motivates you to action, to achieve your dreams, to commitment, dedication, a great work ethic. I'm talking about something that's going to lead to incredible action and confidence and a boldness that's going to cause you to achieve your dreams. And when you have deserving power, there's something that deserving power has. It has the ability to teach you to let go and to forgive yourself. I don't know if you know anything about golf, but if you take a look at the game of golf, it can be incredibly frustrating. It can be so difficult, that game. And what makes golf very difficult is because it's a game that you need to recover from quickly. When you say, what do I mean? So when you take and you have a bad shot, the idea is to not let that bad shot affect the next one, because if you carry it over, it's just a downward spiral. And it's that walk from where you played the shot to where you've got to play the next shot, where you've got to learn to let go. And I found out, and I believe that great achievers have that ability. They have great deserving power, and when they've got great deserving power, they have the ability to let go, and they have the ability to respond quickly. It's as if they take a look at their stumbling blocks as stepping stones. They don't take their failures and their disappointments to heart. They don't make it part of their identity. They just see it as a lesson, as a learning curve, as something that has come and that is going to go. It doesn't become who they are. It doesn't settle in their person. And I found that the problem with most people is that they just take their failures and their disappointments too seriously. They don't just take it as a learning tool and let it go and discard it so that they can recover quickly. It's as if they punish themselves and keep themselves there and also almost attach it to their identity. The minute you do that, you're on a downward spiral. So you need to learn this, and you need to take this to heart, that you have to learn to turn your stumbling blocks into stepping stones. So when you fail, when you come up short, when you're not showing up the way that you feel that you should, you must not look at this thing as something happening to you. Don't look at your circumstance, your negative situation, as something happening to you, because when you see it as something happening to you, you create a victim mentality. And by now you know that nothing good comes out of a victim mentality. There is no life in a victim mentality. All that does is pull you down and kills you. When I mean kills you, it destroys your dreams, it destroys your future, it destroys your potential. So learn to look at things in a different way. When things come up and you come up short and you feel a bit disappointed, look at these circumstances as things that are happening for you, not to you, for you. Well, what does that mean? When you take a look at a negative situation or circumstances, or when you've come up short and you say, this is happening for me, you have a growth mentality. And when you have a growth mentality or a growth mindset, you automatically take your power back. You understand that this thing is just in your life for a brief moment to teach you something. This thing's not yet to make you bitter, this thing is yet to make you better. So let's recap. What have we learned? We want to create deserving power. We need to understand we need to create deserving power. Then we need to learn to recover quickly. We need to learn to see our stumbling blocks as stepping stones. When things are happening, we've got to say this is happening for me because I want a growth mindset, not to me because I don't want to be a victim. You never ever want to be a victim. Now understand something, that failure is not a big deal and you will come up short in your life. And all top performers, all top achievers, all people that have fulfilled their dreams, they have all been met with incredible obstacles, incredible failures and incredible disappointments. But they have learned a secret. And I believe that one of the secrets is that they learned to show themselves mercy. Mercy is the best gift you can give yourself. Now what is mercy? Mercy is compassion or forgiveness shown towards someone when it is within your power to punish or harm them. And the person that you need to show mercy to more than anyone else is yourself. That's where you need to show mercy. Because the biggest problem that we have is not in forgiving others, it's forgiving ourselves. You see, you are the judge. You are the one that's punishing yourself. Life isn't doing it. Life is not out to get you. Life is not out to make things hard on you. To tell you the truth, life wants to serve you. Life wants to lift you up. Life brought you into this experience because it wants you to experience fulfillment and joy. Life is not yet to take. Life is a giver. And I've learned something about life. There is no judgment in life. Life doesn't know how to judge you. There is no judgment. And you can sort of look at life this way, and I think that this is a fantastic analogy of life. Life is like electricity. When electricity flows into a toaster, what does it do? It just makes it a toaster. When electricity flows into a kettle, what does it do? Well, it makes it a kettle. When it flows into a computer, it makes it a computer. A phone, a phone. Electricity never ever says, I do phones, but I don't do TVs. It just flows and makes it alive. Whatever the vessel is, it just makes it alive. And that's what life is. Life doesn't discriminate. Life doesn't judge. Life doesn't say this one's more deserving than that one. Life just comes in and it's an energy. And it comes to you to serve. And it says, do with me as you please. I will make you more of what you believe you are. That's why the saying goes, that you will live the consequences of your decisions. Remember, you are the master. You are the one that decides what your life is going to be like. So let's hold that there. We say life is like electricity. It doesn't judge, it doesn't discriminate, it just comes in, it just makes it life. Let's see it this way. Look at life as water. What does water do when it flows into a vessel? It just takes the form and the shape of the vessel. When life flows into a teacup, it takes the shape and the form of the teacup. When it flows into a kettle, it takes the shape and the form of the kettle. Irrespective of the vessel, it takes the shape. It shows no judgment. It doesn't say, I only do kettles, I don't do cups. It doesn't discriminate, it doesn't judge, it just flows. So that's life. Life is flowing into you and making you whatever vessel you are. That's taking that shape. Are you unforgiving? Are you the one that's hard on yourself? Are you the one that's saying that I can't? What kind of vessel are you? Are you an undeserving vessel? Remember, life isn't making it. Life's just saying this is the shape that you want. This is what you want your life to look like. I just flow in and make it more. That's all I do. Is I take the shape of the vessel. And top performers, they make themselves winning vessels. And that's what you need to do. You need to make yourself a winning vessel. And you need to start letting go of your judgments about you. Letting go of your labels. Remember, life didn't put that label on. Sure, you might have picked it up from people, you might have picked it up from circumstances, but there is no greater power that says that you are undeserving. That's all your own doing. If you take in on those labels, this is the thing at the bottom of your foot that says, okay, this one doesn't deserve, we don't treat this one good. That's not how life works. Life treats us all equally. life doesn't discriminate. Life doesn't show favor. Life just comes in and fulfills whatever is in your heart. Remember what we said? You don't get what you want out of life. You get what you believe you deserve. What do you deserve? I'm telling you, I know this much, and I'm so convinced of it, that if you will change what you believe, you will change your circumstances, you will change your life. The problem with us is we spend too much time watering the weeds and too little time watering the flowers. When we will start watering the flowers, understanding that we are deserving, understanding that life loves us, understanding that we are here with a purpose, and that we've got the right to fulfillment joy. When we will start understanding that and start cultivating and start watering that instead of the weeds, the negative, the things that are holding us back, the past failures, when we will learn to let go and recover, when we will learn to show mercy to ourselves, that's where it is. That's where mercy belongs. Now, I understand that you might say to me, Grant, you don't understand what I've done. You don't understand the circumstances of my life. You know, that's a difficult game to play with me. Because if you want to play that game and you want to put your cards on the table, I'm probably going to win the hand. In most cases, I will win the hand. Not in all cases, but in most cases, I will. We've all messed up in the past. We've all come up short. We've all got our reasons to label ourselves as failures, but that's not what winners do. Winners understand that they need a good vessel. They need to create deserving power, that they need to show mercy to themselves. They need to let go, because the best thing for the future is that the best version of you shows up. That is the best thing for your future. That's the best thing for your family. That's the best thing for your friends. That's the best thing for the environment that you live in. Now, let's conclude with this. You are going to live the consequences of the decisions you make. You can live the consequence of not forgiving yourself and letting go. You can live the consequence of not showing yourself mercy. But that is only going to lead to pain. That's all. And remember this, hurt people hurt people. If you don't want to sow destruction in your life, you don't want to sow pain, then heal yourself first. Go and do the internal work. Extend mercy to yourself and build and create some deserving power. Remember, stop watering the weeds and start watering the flowers and create a great life. You will make the subtle change that I've spoken to you about today. Start treating yourself with mercy, because at the end of the day, it's within your power to give yourself forgiveness. It's right within your power. When you will start treating yourself with mercy, life will get better. Now, if this meant something to you and you are committed to take an action, just write in the comment below. Write something. So today I'll make a change. Commit. Put some action to it. Make a difference. Because you are a top performer. You are an achiever. You've got dreams that you can fulfill. The one that's holding you back is the one you know. No one else. Life hasn't got it in for you. To tell you the truth, life is for you. It's flowing into you, just filling the vessel. What kind of vessel are you? If this video has meant something to you, please share it, and please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you very much.